Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. So before we actually get this part started, I just wanted to say that I switched to a backup file in between episodes. Long story short, I had no repels for this part at all, and repels actually make this super easy to record and edit because I don't have to edit out while battles. So all I did was I switched to a backup file. If you don't know, these games, Pokemon Rejuvenation and Pokemon Reborn as well, actually store up to 50 backup files by default. So I just shifted to one of those because at the moment we're kind of locked here. We can't get out. We can't leave this area. And when I shifted to that file, I farmed Grimer in the sewers for nuggets, sold those, and bought myself some repels. So hopefully I have enough to get myself through this point. And as for the last part, we came to the sewers looking for Venam, because we need Venam to help us melt the gate that's blocking us from reaching Golden Leaf Town. And Venam was unfortunately in the sewers, and she found some sort of mystical portal that took her here, and her friend decided to drag us along as they tried to rob this place. So anyways, we were freed, but we can't leave without them. So if we come up the stairs here, that Maid isn't going to let us in, so the next best thing we can do is come over here, to the left. What? Are you in my room? Finished your trial and set you free from my father's grasp. You shouldn't be here any longer. Friends. Fortunately, I don't know what I can do about them. They're not anywhere inside the mansion. Probably located somewhere in the crypts. Going there would basically blow your cover. A stupid idea. Just take this chance. Just get out of here. What? Don't have a choice? I see. Well, it would be better to confront my father, rather than sneaking around under his nose. It's decided. I'll help you get your friends back, okay? No way you can get around the manor by yourself. No way I can do this by myself in general. We'll team up, find all your friends, get out of here. Oh, how silly of me. I haven't even told you my name. My name is Marianette. That's right. As you've probably already concluded, I'm the daughter of Indred. I'm 10 years old. I can get things done if I have help. So help me, and I'll help you. My father's room is on the very top floor of this mansion. All we have to do is go up there and speak to them. But let me do the speaking, okay? I'll figure something out. Yay! Icy and Marianette teaming up to take down the forces of evil. Come on, let's go to the top floor together. So I guess that's that. We're teaming up with Marianette. So if we move all this way over here... Sorry, not allowed past this. Excuse me, I would like to speak to my father. Your father isn't seeing guest at the moment. Guest? I'm his daughter. I'm afraid that goes for you too, Marianette. Is there anything we can do to let you allow us through? Suppose there's one thing you can... That would be? Well, if you complete my trial, I'll let you... Should have known. You maids are all the same. Let's hear it then. It's your trial. I want you to find another maid somewhere in this mansion. She's been slacking off recently. It's time for her to fix up her act. If she doesn't, well, let's just say she won't be around much longer. Master Indra will not be pleased. Fine. Find this maid for you. I don't know how to explain this exactly, but maids here in the mansion seem to have some similarities with my father. My father loves to put me through these trials as if they were mini games. Some of the trials got incredibly dangerous. If we want help from any of these maids, probably ask us to complete a trial first. It's just the way it is around here. World full of never-ending games. So this maid is actually pretty easy to find. So if I come down here and enter this back room over here, find the maid over here, slacking off. What's this now? Hey, happen to know the maid guarding my father's room? Perhaps I do. Well, she wants you to get back to work as soon as possible. Does she now? Why does that concern you two? You won't let us through unless we get you to return to your post. Oh. I see. The trial then, is it? I suppose trials are fun. Tell you what. I'll get back to work if you complete a small trial for me. What? But we're already doing a trial for... I don't care what you're doing. Complete my trial, or you're out of luck. Fine, it's your trial then. I lost something out on the courtyard. You can find it for me. I'll mark my trial as complete. Thus, I shall return back to my post. You'll be able to talk to Amy. That's what you want, don't you? It's doable. What did you lose? I lost my precious bracelet Indra gave me a long time ago. It's so important. So important that I haven't been able to complete anything. Suppose we'll have a look then. And I suppose we will. But it's not exactly that hard to find. So, for the most part, we do have the run of the courtyard. And if we move on over here, find a secret entrance, and we'll find the bracelet. So if we move back over here... Oh dear. My. Could it be? Yes, this does indeed look like the bracelet I lost. I'm afraid I have yet another trial for you two. What? It's not what you promised. Sorry. So sorry. I have one more trial for you. What is it then? You there. Sense a great power emanating from you. You're absolutely glowing. Could this just be inner potential? Perhaps it's something much deeper. Either way, I'm curious. Well, shall we begin? Let's battle. Oh dear. Power is quite remarkable. That's not what I saw before. No, I saw something with even more untapped potential. Well, much as I hate it, deal is definitely a deal. We'll get back to my post and continue working. Fulfill your trial, the maid upstairs, right? Well then, have fun, I guess. Don't die to Ingrad. It's unlike the maids to be so vocal. Perhaps that one was just a rebel or something? Guess that's fine though. Be able to get past the doors upstairs now. And we should, so that's exactly where we'll head. Right now there's not much we can do in terms of sidetracking. We make our way up here. Wait! I'm scared. Is this such a good idea? So this is a spot where you can earn relationship points. I haven't actually explained this in this walkthrough at all. But pretty much any time you are with a character and you have a choice like this, you can gain or lose relationship points with them. I think this is one of those spots. Ultimately, the relationship points don't affect anything aside from different text in the game and different responses that you'll receive later. I don't think there is anything mechanical that it really affects. It doesn't change the story that much either, so it's not something I'll be going over. And we're gonna go ahead and tell it'll be okay. No. You're right. You're absolutely right. I've never done this before. Never spoken up to him like this. Oh. True. I spoke up to him once, and that left me with a bruise on my arm. This time it's different. I'm with you. Strong, and you can protect me. Not to sound like I'm using you for defense. I probably think about this too much. Let's go. Together. And we shall. Honestly, Mary, came this far to hide behind a lowly prisoner. Even you cannot be that horribly distasteful. We wish to speak to you, Father, the status of their companions. Clearly, what other reason would you have to come here and inform me? I gave all 4 of you a chance to exit my house. You chose the stubborn route. Rather, had that route chosen for you. Isn't that more accurate? I want you to free the other 3, Father. Why would I do such a thing? Property now. That's just how it's going. Freed them from their prison. Is that enough? Not enough for you. Selfish girl. Leave. Or will you choose the stubborn route again? Fine. That's how you want to be, Father. I can choose myself too. How about we play a little game? A game, you say? What would this game entail? If them and I can find and free the others, you'll let us go. Us. Yes, that is what I said. I am including myself in this game. I no longer wish to stay here at the mansion. What if you are to lose this game? You can do whatever you wish. I see. Your determination is quite impressive. It reminds me of your mother. But unfortunately for both of us, had her snatched away from us. two people in this room have witnessed. Fine. I accept your terms. You two are to successfully win this game. We'll all leave together. With that, I'll leave you with a hint. For I am a generous man, for all. All three corners of this mansion, I've hidden 3 souls in plain sight. Only with the completion of trials, they emerge from their slumber. Thank you, Father. Be going now. It's been quite some time, hasn't it? Quite some time I've worn these sacred garments. Nithia. It will all be over soon. Very soon. No. But why? It's too easy. It's too easy. It could have been because I gave him freedom to choose his reward if he won. But no. Something about that conversation gives me the absolute chills. I can't. And if we win, he'll never let us all go. I'll think of something. We have to win this game no matter what. My father said that he hid your friends within the 3 corners of the mansion. Left, there's a hedge garden. Right, there's a side. The south, the gates, and the statue with the dual prophecies. Need to investigate all 3 of these places. But don't worry, I'm not afraid anymore. I'll help you win. I mean, I have to. Don't win, well... It doesn't matter right now. Just focus on your friends. Lead the way. And again, we shall. So if we leave that area right there and enter onto the first floor, there's now a maid standing right here. And if we talk to her, she'll actually give us another trial. Oh? What are you two doing around the manor? Very unusual for Ingrid. Trying to complete a trial that my father gave us. If we successfully save all 3 of their friends, we get to leave this dreaded place. 3? Only 3? Interesting. Yes, interesting indeed. Well, how about I give you my own trial too? Whether you want to complete it or not, up to you entirely. Perhaps completing it may do some good? Okay. Trial. 3 other maids have been scattered across the area. Find and defeat them in battle. When all 3 maids are defeated in battle, your trial will be complete. Your reward will be made clear after it is complete. Okay. We can do that, I think. And we can and we will. So first off, we're going to go ahead and head to the left. And we want to exit out here into the hedge maze. This is the hedge maze. My father would frequently hide things here for me to find. Never was the type to hand me it correctly. Always had to be some sort of weird sick of that word. Trial. By something that can be overcome. It's been this way for so long now. Ever since that time. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and spray repel. And we're going to go ahead and make our way through this maze. And I actually have to check out my map of this. So first and foremost, we want to make our way up here Down here we'll find an elixir, and if we move all the way down here, we should find a rare candy. And if we move to the left, we'll actually find Poolside Key. So we're definitely going to need that key for later. So before I forget, there is also a password right here. Password 17896. You might want to keep track of that. And it should be making you think about the first password that we found before we even had access to this place. Also, the maid that we actually have to battle is right over here. So these maids are pretty important, actually. You don't have to battle them, but you do get some pretty neat items if you do. And it's also some pretty good experience for a big battle that we'll have coming up pretty soon. And after defeating this maid in battle, they will tell you that a part of our trial has been completed. So that's pretty nice. Next up, we want to head right over here. I believe, actually. Or no. I want to move over here first. So we'll find a hidden revive right there. One thing I like about the hedge mazes in the game is that they do a pretty good job of trying to conceal the items. Anyways, if we make our way over here, we'll find the first trapped soul. At least the soul trapped within the box. Where am I? Your soul was trapped by my father. He rescued you, so... Thank you. I'm going to leave this place immediately. Unfortunately, you're not able to leave until we've saved everyone. We're not exactly out of the woods yet. Well, where do you expect me to go? I can't stay here. You can stay in the mansion while we get everyone else. It's up to you. I'm going to go stay in the mansion. I don't feel like getting sick. At this rate, winning this game won't be so difficult. But we'll have to keep on our toes. Let's go. 2 more to go. So that's 1 soul down. So from here, I'm going to meet you back inside the mansion, and we're going to head off in search of the 2nd soul. Back here in the mansion, next direction for us to go would be out here, courtyard. This is the poolside area. This place was supposed to be a place where fun memories would be created. Always read about people having their family. A place where everyone could be happy. Fortunately, that wasn't the reality. My reality. So if we move on over here, the maid is actually hiding in the corner down here. Oh, found me. Time for my trial to come to light. Defeated in battle, I was. Thus a part of your trial has been completed. So that is the 2nd maid that we actually have to battle. And if we make our way all the way up over here, on this wall, we will find the 2nd password, 3135. Again, you want to keep that in mind, and finally, move up here. So if you try to enter this without having the Poolside Key, it'll be locked, but you'll also get a little bit of text. It's not really that important. Flashing red button on it. Press it. I think so. Dear. Whatever that shook the entire house. We should take a look outside, right? And I think we should. So if we move up over here, find another entrance. And a small hole that we most definitely cannot fit through. Oh. What's this nonsense now? No. This won't do. Well, it is far too small for you to go through. Just big enough for me to fit through. Don't worry about it. I can handle this trial myself. Be strong for you. It's like how you were for me. Want me to crawl through this hole now? Okay, I'll do it. This is much harder than I expected. Perhaps I've gained a little bit of weight? Okay, looks like I'm through now. Well, here I am. Seems dangerous. I should be really careful. Be strong. This is for me too. Everyone. So for this part, we'll actually be in control of Marianette. Anyways, I think this one's actually pretty straightforward. So I believe we want to take this teleporter. And this teleporter. And we're pretty much done. Is this whole trap in the box? What? Where am I? Your soul was trapped by my father. We rescued you, so now you're free, okay? Oh, jeez. Didn't expect this place to be so lively. Even though we saved you, unfortunately you aren't able to leave. Can't until this game is completely done. That's fine with me. I'm going to leave my friends here anyway. Oh, well, that's sort of sweet actually. I'm going to head back to the mansion, wait for the others. Okay, we'll do our... Oh, it's like we're out here now. Guess father made it so we could get back here. Clearly this girl here wouldn't fit the ball. Tired of being pulled around like a rag doll. I'm leaving. Well, let's continue, shall we? And we shall. So there's only one last place for us to check out, isn't there? And of course that place would be out here, the courtyard. So first, I believe we actually want to exit this way into the lower part of the courtyard. So if you move down here, you'll notice that the secret entrance through the shrub or the hedge is blocked off by a maid. So that's why we can't leave here. And if we move over here, find another maid. Not that it matters. Friends like yourself could never understand such language. Well, unfortunately we can. But they don't know that. And, right, it's down here. The final maid is down here. I'm Deandra. I'm new. It's time for my trial to begin. Dang, I was defeated. Thus, a part of your trial has been completed. And actually, all of our trial has been completed. At least the trial set upon us by the maid. So if we come back to here and talk to her. Oh my. Seems like you've defeated all three of my well-trained maids. Promise is a promise. Completed my trial. As a reward, I will open up all the locked doors in the manor. I take anything you find behind these doors. Oh, and concerning the doors located in your temporary room, will require more info to progress. What I mean by that? Well, just have to see for yourself. So, the doors behind our temporary room, that is something that we can't visit with Marianette. However, it is what we've been collecting the passwords for. Anyways, this is one of those doors. So we'll find an elixir, we'll find an ability capsule, we'll find reverse candy. We'll heal. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Far so good. Is one more room that we can actually take some items from, and that would be the room up here, I believe. So in here we'll find a revive, rare candy, max potion, and a full restore. And that's pretty much all we can do for now. It's time to go ahead and head back out to the courtyard and head inside the Absol statue. Huh? It's like a mirror. I don't have any reflections. Is that the only thing in this room? What's with this fog? Let's turn around for now. What reflects in a mirror? What? Who said that? What reflects can only be the truth. Let's see if that can be said the same about you. Know the truth. Want to know? Are you afraid to know? Let us see. Oh dear. What is this? Who cares about anyone? I only care about myself. Everyone else who gets in my way should just disappear. They would have been a better trainer. Could have done something at Amethyst Cave. But they weren't. It's their fault that Melia is gone now. It's their fault that everything in my life has gone to shit. Never forgive them for what they've done. We all did our best to save our friend, but in the end, it wasn't enough. All too weak to do anything. We're all at fault. Nothing we could do. Cares what they think. I let them beat me because it was for Melia's sake. I didn't hold back. We'd lose her. We did. And I should have just left to find her the moment we knew she was in trouble. Now it's too late. What was that all about? Oh, I think I understand. It's what that voice said before. Mirror can only reflect the truth. Whether that means that it can show one truth or reflect many truths is another story. I think it wants you to pick what you believe to be true. But that doesn't mean there's no wrong answer. It wants you to pick the real truth that's hidden behind lies. That must be it. Try this again. So if we talk to the mirror again, try this again. And she will basically just repeat everything that she said earlier. And again, it's up to us to pick the one that is the most true. So I think for Venam, I would think the bottom left would be true. That's correct. As I thought, be tested more than once. Have to do the same thing you've done previous test. I couldn't care less about the people who think of me as their friend. Friendship is wasted on me. I don't feel the same way back. I have my own agenda. I'm sort of happy to know that Melia's on their own. Sick of her weakness. Only brought me down. Everything that happened to her was absolutely deserved. What am I doing anything for? Waste my time? That's what. Rin City is just a hole of nothing of interest. A waste of time to even think about moving. I care about my friends a whole lot. I was devastated to hear about Melia's situation. I always have the best intentions, if the result is skewed. I just want to be there for everyone. The opposite of what my town has done. So for Rin, it would be the bottom right. I'm glad I saw the real. No one ever tells me anything. I feel like I'm absolutely powerless most of the time. I just want to help everyone, okay? That's my vision. I feel like my teacher never loved me. I know he just wanted me gone from the moment I was born. Didn't do anything to protect me, protect anyone. Shooten Village is nothing without Sensei. We should all just give up and go our separate ways. In fact, I was so eager to leave with them. The place was just a lost cause. I found it really helpful that they fought for us at Chatos Mountain. I can just use their power to get things done from now on. Sure, they won't mind. Maybe I can convince them to live in Shirden. And this time for Elita, it would top left. We don't have to move this at all. A sad truth. But perhaps you can help me overcome it. I think that's the end of the trial. Let's check the mirror again, shall we? Nothing seems different. Oh, the mirror disappeared. Let's go. It's the final soul. What the hell am I? Well, your soul was trapped by my father, so you and them saved me. Why am I not surprised? Always getting my ass saved by someone. But that's not a bad thing, right? It means other people genuinely care for you. Yeah. It's not fair for them. This is my fault anyway. Went too far. And always do shit like this. Think about myself all the time without thinking of the consequences. Use this as a learning experience, then. Don't be so rash and think about things. I guess you're right. Anyway, where are the others? They were captured by my father. It's like you. We're trying... Is there any way I can help? Best you can do is wait at the mansion until them and I are finished. See? Well, I'm just going to listen to you this time. I'll go back. Behave until things are settled. Until then, stay safe. She's a sweet girl, isn't she? I'm sure she just has a hard time showing that. Saved all three of them. You've done it. We're going to have to go back to my father and speak with him. I have sort of a bad feeling about it too. And I don't blame her. I have sort of a bad feeling too. Wait! Something I need to talk to you about. See, everything that's happened is my fault. You see, I was the one who created those pathways around the fins. Those holes you were able to crawl through, that was my own doing. If I had never created those ways to escape myself, this would have never happened. Y'all would have never made it to the mansion. I've tried many times to escape this place, and many times I've come close. But every time I almost got away, it was like this force was holding me back. as if I wasn't meant to leave, despite everything. And if I'm honest, I've been using you. The final opportunity to escape from this place. It was wrong of me. I was so afraid that I was willing to put you through all this. My father is not kind at all. So, I'm sorry. It's alright. But it's not alright. Put your lives in danger. I used you for my own gain. I didn't think about the consequences. In a way, I suppose I'm similar to Venom in some ways. I'm going to get us all out of here. No matter what. I'll get us all out. Just leave it to me. I'm sorry, Marianette. Master Indred requires your presence. Oh, we were just going to speak with him. You don't have to come here to tell me that. Misunderstand. He needs you and only you. One final trial. Correct. I'm afraid you'll be coming with us. As for you, Master Indred demands that you complete one final trial. You do remember the white doors on the first floor of the mansion, correct? Go through those doors. Master Indred waiting there. Thus, all shall end. So it looks like we have one final trial waiting for us, interestingly enough. However, there are some other things that we can do out here. So out here in this courtyard, if we move down here, you remember this maid who was absolutely rude to us. Simpletons like yourself could never understand such language. Unfortunately, we can. Death, there is also life. Life, there is also death. The darkest day, the darkest night, tragedy shall befall the earth. All those caught in the Lord's shadow shall be drained and destroyed. The world can be brought to peace again, for lights not born of men. They'll persevere, save the land, break down the establishment to simple layers of sand. Light shall once again be restored to the world. Prosperity and peace shall mesh in one giant swirl. The land shall be guided by the strongest of the four lights. To rid this world of everlasting light. Impossible. Were you able to read all of that? Astonishing. This is incredible. Such youth being able to decipher the language of the Garufa. Don't let Indred know of this, but have this. So we'll receive a Gothita for being able to read that. Long ago, people thought the Garufa despised Pokemon. That was true to some extent. But there were a select few they respected, as this Gothita here. I vowed to my mother to pass this down to anyone who could read Garufa language. I shall. Take good care of it. And complete your trial. And we shall. So this was only possible because we kept the book from the hidden... I believe it was the Hidden Library Part 2 quest. So if you gave that book the hiker backpacker dude, then you would not be able to receive the Gothita there. But that's not all we're going to do. That's not all. So if we make our way up here, back into our room, we can heal. We can also enter these doors and enter a password to open this door right here as well. So we've been finding these passwords scattered about. The first 2 passwords you can find right now on either side of the mansion. One's in the hedge maze, one is sort of behind the pool, but the third one is oddly enough in a place you can't reach right now. It's actually towards the front of the mansion. So if I think about this, I believe the first password is 7, 8, 9, and 6. Password number 1 accepted as ice. Then the second password, 3, 1, 3, 5. Password 2 accepted as guardian. Finally, for the last password, it should be 8, 1, 8, 7. Password number 3 accepted as angel. Passwords 1, 2, 3 accepted. Passwords accepted. Opening hatch. So cold. So cold. Too cold. Trapped. How long has it been? A couple of years? How is the world now? Are any of my friends even alive? My precious friends. Vivian, Namira. I ever know the truth about them? Is what you enjoy? Me suffer as the thought of the unknown cuts me to pieces. Well, I see. No answer then. That's suitable. For you at least. Because once I'm through with you, we'll never have to speak again. Indrad! What's this? You aren't Indrad. I've seen your face somewhere. I can't remember. Just can't. It's far too cold. Please, come this way. Do not be afraid, I will not harm you. My name? Anju, I believe. Forgive me. I'm having trouble remembering things clearly. I have to ask you some questions. Let's answer them quickly. How is the world now? Has it been destroyed? So she'll ask you a bunch of questions, and you can answer whatever you want here. However, you really want to answer her truthfully. This will open up a side quest later if we answer this truthfully compared to if I lie to her. So the world is fine. Oh, thank Arceus. The world is alright. The world is quite alright. Thank Arceus for this blessing, for this good news. And what about Sheerden Village? Sheerden is fine. It's great news. Happy. And would be the one place that would survive. I knew it. One final question. I beg of you to answer truthfully. What is the current state of Yoshi City? So you may or may not realize this, but Yoshi City is destroyed. As I thought, there's no saving that city. There's nothing we could do. We tried our hardest. We tried. I appreciate you answering my questions. I cannot leave this place yet. As much as it pains me, as much as I want to see my son, my friends, my loved ones, I must stay in order to protect someone. You must leave without me, but not without this. And we will receive Anju's pendant. Get the chance. Please show this to my loved one. They will know that I'm alive once you do. This pendant has been passed down my family for many generations. It is a symbol of our loyalty and well-being. Thank you. And with that, we can leave the freezing chamber. And I think we only have one objective left here. So this is the team that I'll be using here for this battle. And if you look at my team, you'll notice my Swoobat is level 29, and I do need to level it up once. But I think we're pretty decently leveled for the big battle that's coming up ahead. So I'm actually going to grind a little bit off screen. I don't normally do this, but unfortunately I messed up during one of the battles, and I should have gotten Swoobat a level, and I didn't, so I'll have to grind up a little bit. And the reason I want to get Swoobat to level 29 is because it earns Calm Mind at level 29, and because I have the simple ability, Calm Mind will actually have 2 boost instead of just 1. Alright, so that didn't actually take too long. So now I have my Swoobat over here leading the party. Leveled it up once, and we got Calm Mind. We're pretty good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the big white doors right there. And if we move forward, you'll realize that we are finally at the last trial. We talked to the maid over here. Esther Indrid has compiled one final trial for you. That would be the final battle between Marianette. Esther Indrid also instructed me to specific details about Mary. I'd like to hear. So she basically functions pretty much like the gym guide, where Jan would tell you what you wanted to know. So I guess we could go over this a little bit. Mary's ace Pokemon is Bewear, a Pokemon that found her at a younger age. It wasn't a direct gift by her master. Been allowed ungodly. Marianette was blessed by Arceus with a move MultiPulse. This move's type is by the plate held, Glorious. So that's her signature move, and you're going to be seeing a lot of it from pretty much everything but Bewear. You can also talk about the Bless Field or suggestions and skip that, and she's going to hump at us. How rude. But yeah, we are also fighting on the Bless Field. I'm trying to think if there's much I should know about the Bless Field. Ghost and special dark moves decrease in base power. Normal type attacks can hit Ghost and Dark types for super effective damage. Fairy and normal type moves increase in base power. Dragon and Psychic moves increase in base power a little bit less as well. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. Everything else I just kind of have to talk about as it happens. Oh yeah, and MultiPulse also gains a small increase in base power on this field as well. So MultiPulse pretty much hits like an absolute truck. I think that's everything. So I recommend you go ahead and save right now. Get ready. Welcome. After everything we've been through, I've been instructed that I am to be your final trial. Something that I've failed to mention was that I am an incredibly skilled battler. Battler? Don't you dare fucking lie to me. Not some objects that are passed around like objects. Sorry. before, you're the ones that put yourselves through all of this. Walking in strangers' homes, dire consequence. I will hear no more from you. You absolutely lost your mind, you psychopath. Marianette. Yes, father. Prepare yourself. I won't let this end badly. And so we'll be battling our light Marianette. She starts off with her Delcatty. 29, it's holding the Splash. Has Cosmic Power, Baton Pass, Hyper Voice, and MultiPulse Water. So Cosmic Power is one of the moves that actually has a increased effect on this field. So it could be pretty dangerous if it Cosmic Powers up and Baton passes that to something else. I'm just going to Calm Mind since it has special moves and I should be faster. So I'm +2 in special attack and +2 in special defense now. So if she wants to race me in this, I don't mind at all. I will gladly race her. And she's just going to Baton past Stantler, which is absolutely nothing. So the Stantler here is holding the Icicle plate as Facade, work up MultiPulse Ice, and Stomping Tantrum. So I need to wreck the Stantler and get it out of here. So I'll hit it with Confusion, I'll get a boost from the field, and I'll get the boost from being +2. Hit me with a Facade, and it's going to hurt me a lot. The only reason it's tanking this is because it got the Cosmic Power from the on pass. And she'll send in the Delcatty back out here. Delcatty can't do it, so I'm going to Calm Mind up one more time. It's going to hit me with a Hyper Voice this time, which did absolutely nothing. And I can hit it with a +6 Confusion and just absolutely knock it out of here. So I'm level capped, unfortunately. I should have thought to stick the experience share on something, which is really unfortunate. So here is her ace, Bewear. It's holding the Silk Scarf. It's the only Pokemon on her team that does not have MultiPulse, I believe. It's Facade, Drain Punch, Aerial Ace, and Brutal Swing. Thankfully, Swoop Out is pretty fast, so I should be able to hit this before it hits me and just absolutely wreck its face. After that, it's going to be Chatot, holding the Earth Plate, as Chatter, Work Up, MultiPulse, Ground, and Air Cutter. So again, I can pretty much tank anything should this Chatot outspeed me, but it's not going to happen. After that, she's going to send in Girafarig. So this is holding the Fist Plate, as Facade, Psyshock, MultiPulse Fighting, and Wish. On this field, Wish actually restores 75% of your HP instead of 50%. Something to know. I have Air Cutter for this, so hopefully I should hit this. Might take 2 hits, or actually I didn't. Okay, that's good. Everything is counting on this final stretch. Even if you win, he'll never let you go. And her final Pokemon is Drampa. So the Drampa is holding a Roselle Berry, which is a berry that reduces damage taken from a super effective fairy type attack. It has Dragon Breath, Extrasensory, Shadow Ball, and MultiPulse Normal. So I should just be able to hit this with a Confusion and get this thing out of here. The light of your Pokemon, you have transcended the evil that lies within the dark. I hope so. I'm happy. Fought with such strength. Confident. You deserve this. Got the normality back. This is a symbol, not only my defeat, but my gratitude. Wait, is that a badge? Well, that certainly was a battle to end all for sure. You've successfully completed my trial. As such, I'll allow all 4 of you to... What's going on? What happened to the lights? I don't know. What are we doing on the battlefield? Father, what is the meaning of this? What? I'm doing what I said I would. Would allow all 4 of you to leave or to successfully complete my trial. I did not state how exactly you it be to leave this mansion alive, or leave this realm entirely. Same to me. You're going to sacrifice us? Sacrifice? What do you mean? This battlefield. It's just one giant altar. Oh? So you just noticed? I shouldn't be surprised. You weren't one to notice obvious things anyway. Not that it will matter. Please, do this to me. No matter what I do, it always ends up like this in one way or another. No matter what happens. Let's hope. Don't lose, and don't you about to happen. And I just remember. Well, we've all suffered enough. Let's get on with this, shall we? Remember, Marianette, what are you going on about? Even in your final moments, you continue to annoy me. Shut your mouth and die with dignity. Shut your mouth. Terrible child. Is that how you speak to your superiors? It's all clear to me now. Remember who I was. Who I am. Remember? Possible. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go back on my deal. I won't be going with you 4. I still have many things I have to do. If you don't come with us, you'll be trapped here with this horrible man. I know. It's something I have to do. Wouldn't worry about him anymore. Plus, the better knowing that you all are free. This is all very sudden, but as cruel as the context was, I really enjoyed our time together. Been through a lot, and even though it wasn't for a long period of time, it's like we've been friends for eternity. And who knows? Perhaps that was the case. I won't forget you. Not again. Not again. But for now, I must set you all free. Go. How dare you? It looks like there's only you to deal with now. Father, how long has it been since that day? Suddenly lost for words, are we? Well, better change soon. We have a lot to talk about. After all, there's a lot of... And we'll suddenly find ourselves here. Sewer. The TM for Facade. Wonder. We're now in a deep portion of the sewers. Look who it is. I told you it was a bad idea. You two still didn't listen to me. You did. None of this would have happened in the first place. I'm sorry, VNAM. I think it's time we take a break from each other. Oh, so what? I'm going to walk away after all that? What happened in there was just so not cool. In fact, I think I might actually be scarred for life. Put us in a real bad spot there, VNAM. Seriously talking right now, Luca? As guilty as I am. Don't try to put the blame on me, V. Your idea in the first place. Maybe if you learn to think about your friends rather than yourself, you'll be a better person. Linny and I are out. Just leave me like that. Wake. Did you see all that? And yeah. So dumb. Luke and Lenny just left me after we've been through. Thought they were supposed to be my friends. They left the moment things got rough. Anyway, thank you for saving us back there. I don't know where I would be without you, Marianette. Of which, what was that place anyway? All four of us were unconscious in that back room. That mansion is nowhere to be found. Whatever that place was, gone now. So, never told me what brought you to the sewers again. Is it really because of the rumors about a new area? So let's get this straight. Ben's being a piece of work. You need my help? What you did for me back there? Good thing. Friends for life. This was on Route 3, right? I'm going to head there now then. You need a lift? I don't think so. Okay then. I'll be waiting on Route 3 then. See you later. And that concludes Chapter 3, and we'll be prompted to save. And that concludes this part as well. We did a lot this part. So I hope I helped. Hope you all enjoyed. And thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next part. Peace.